Yeah, it's a little bit of workout. A little bit of this is.
Hi, you guys are waiting for somebody, or?
Yeah, could we send Philip Ballinger?
What is this about?
Do you want to come over here and talk to him?
Sorry.
It's okay.
We're going to read you our statement.
Okay.
We are currently engaged in a peaceful protest inside the Office of Admissions to express our severe disappointment in our university's failure to recognize the voices of hundreds of students on this campus who are fighting to make our university a more just and ethical institution. In this time of budget cuts, it is increasingly important that our administration stop rejecting student voices. And yet, this past year, we have seen the arrest of 40 students. We deeply fear for the future of an institution in which corporate excuses take precedence over the democratic will of the campus community. For 8 months, students have asked for the university to terminate our $3.4 million contract with global human rights abuser Sodexo. The Kick Out Sodexo Coalition has gathered the support of 20 student groups, an ASUW resolution calling on the UW to terminate our contract with Sodexo, an AAUF resolution to the same effect, a letter from esteemed faculty at our own university detailing their agreement, and the support of the broader UW community. Despite the UW community's overwhelming support for a contract cut, the administration has failed to take swift and concrete action against Sodexo. Students' demands for justice have been met with dismissal by the administration, representing a clear failure to acknowledge student voices. And we are here today to say enough is enough. We are sitting in on the Office of Admissions today because we want to ensure that UW is a transparent and responsible institution for both current and future students.
President Wise has repeatedly told us that the primary reason that she could not terminate the UW's contract with Sodexo is because it's a company that takes issues seriously and when problems arise, works to remedy them. Last week, we finally had the opportunity to meet the faces of Sodexo and firsthand we were able to see if the company was willing to live up to its claims of corporate social responsibility. The results of this meeting were extremely disturbing. Not only did Sodexo fail to commit the 3 basic steps toward remedying the litany of human rights abuses at work sites across the world, East Coast executives would not even recognize the existence of all these well-documented problems in the first place. And the administration severely disappointed students when they chose to comply and sit by and accept Sodexo's evasive and unproductive stance. It is clear that Sodexo has now failed to meet the already low expectations set forth by the administration in January. Now the administration needs to live up to its word and terminate the contract.
We are joined here today by members of the Black Student Union, Movimiento Estudiantil Chicano de Aztlán, First Nations, and all who have a long, proud history of advocating for an open university that values diversity and student involvement. The lack of action and continued indifference towards student voices directly threatens a history of social responsibility dating back decades.
In watching how the administration has responded to our concerns about Sodexo, students recognize that there is a deeper structural problem with how the administration values the voices of their students. Having recently been granted unprecedented new freedom for legislative oversight, it's more important now than ever that UW ensure that students play a meaningful role in campus governance. Students will not accept the meaningless promises of hollow statements and administration promising a role of students that does not manifest its real acknowledgement of campus opinion. The UW must be an institution in which all voices are heard. The decisions are merely dedicated for a small group of administrators. The first step toward achieving the goal and simultaneously showing that UW can be responsive to the concerns of its own campus community would be to terminate the contract with Sodexo, a human rights abuser. Such a signal is of the utmost importance as we move into the uncertain territory of tuition setting.
We are here today at the Office of Admissions to ensure the University of Washington is an institution we can all be proud of in the years to come. According to the university's vision statement, we are compassionate and committed to the active pursuit of global engagement and connectedness, and seek to educate ourselves as leaders of integrity and responsible citizens. We hope that the university can live up to these values for students who have yet to be admitted and take a firm stance on the issues that matter to current students. Sincerely, the UW Kick Out Sodexo Coalition, BSU, Mecha, and First Nations.
Sodexo has got to go.